Hello, and thank you for watching The Righteous Kitchen, a cooking and baking blog found at www.therighteouskitchen.blogspot.com. I am getting ready to make breakfast, and I'm in the mood for home fries. So I want to walk you through the process of making nice, perfect, crispy, brown home fries. Now there's a few tips to that. Now what I do is I use russet potatoes, and what I do before I start frying is I'm going to microwave these for about 4 or 5 minutes till they're fork tender. So let me pop these in the microwave, and then I will come back and show you how to proceed. Okay, these potatoes have cooked in the microwave and they are fork tender. So what I like to do, and you don't have to do this, but I peel them. So if you want more of a country potato, you can leave the peeling on. That's just up to you to do that or not. And I did learn this recipe back when I was in high school. I worked at a little diner, and they always used, she would take her whole potato and boil them, and then peel, and then make the home fries or the hash browns out of them. So in another video, I will walk you through the hash browns, but this one here, we're just gonna do the home fries. Okay, so once they're peeled, I just go ahead and cut them up. That easy. Just give them a chop, nothing fancy. This is probably better and safer just to do them by halves. Alright, so cut it in half, lay it down flat. And then just a nice chop. Now in the meantime, I have my griddle heated. It's been going about 375 for the last 4 or 5 minutes. I want it nice and hot before I start working. So I'm going to bring the griddle over. Okay, we are ready. We have our potatoes cooked in the microwave, and they are chopped, and we have a nice hot griddle. And I prefer a griddle because if we do this in a frying pan, what happens a lot that I see, everybody complains, oh, my potatoes aren't getting done, or they're not crisping up, and that's because you've overcrowded them in the skillet. You need a lot of surface area to get those potatoes nice and crisp. Alright, so I got this oil all over my pan, and what I'm going to do is just get these potatoes right on there. And you hear that sizzling, that's because the pan is hot. So we'll get the potatoes, and then like I said, we don't want them steaming, we want them crisping up. So we're going to want a lot of space in between them. Alright, and then I give it another sprinkle of the oil. You're going to use a lot of oil to do this. And then I have my righteous seasoning, because potatoes are bland. You need to spice them up. It's going to give a nice coloring to them as well. So just give a nice dusting over all the potatoes. Alright, so I have this at 375, and I'm not going to stir or do anything for a few minutes, okay? I just want them to brown up on the sides before we start tossing them around. I'll come back in 2 minutes. Okay, so these potatoes have been cooking for just a couple of minutes, and now look at there. They're already getting brown on the bottom. I think a lot of times when people are cooking these potatoes, they're sitting there doing a stir fry effect instead of just letting them get brown on their own without messing around. Alright, so what we're going to do, look at that nice brown. Crispy and brown. That's what you want. Spread them out again. And the less that you sit there and stir them constantly, they don't have time to crisp up. You're wasting time doing that. Here, we're going to do this again. Put the oil on them. Guess what? Don't touch them. 2 more minutes. I'll be back. Okay, it's been another couple of minutes. We just let them cook. Now here's the deal. You don't know when to flip them, and you're curious, hey, I'm having a problem, I don't know when to flip them. Just turn one over. Look, that's nice and brown right there. Let's turn another one. Oh, that's brown too. Now we can give it another stir. And we're gonna, the more we stir them, the more all those potatoes are gonna get crispy. Look at that, lots of browning happening. We're giving a lot of space for these to crisp up. They're not steaming. We microwaved them so we know that they're done and they're nice and fluffy inside. Look at all this brown. You can even stop right here, you know, if you wanted to. But look at that. That's some beautiful potatoes. Hit them with the oil, a little more sprinkling. And we're frying potatoes. They're home fries. So we need that oil. We've probably used, I don't know, this is what mine looks like. We probably only used a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons, because this comes out a little at a time. But you need that oil to crisp things up. So once these hit the grill, I mean in like 5 or so minutes, they're done practically. You just keep cooking as you want to keep getting them brown. And that's it. How simple can this be? I know a lot of people struggle with home fries, but you don't want to sit there, stir them all day. The more you stir them, the more they're absorbing the oil, so you could potentially use way too much oil. Just do them like this. Get them in a hot griddle, keep them spaced out, let them crisp up, and then turn them, a little more oil, and you just keep doing that. So let's look again and see. Oh, nice and crispy right there. Let's get another one. That's crispy. Nice and crispy. I'm going to turn them one more time. And then they will be done. Now usually what I'm doing at this point is I'll go ahead and kind of move these over a little ways. Boy, these are great looking home fries. Since they're already crisped up, I need to make some eggs. So I'm going to share this griddle. And I tell you, if you don't have a griddle, well, you might want to consider getting one. Just don't get one of those Teflon griddles. Get you a stainless or an aluminum griddle. Alright, I have some very expensive eggs here and I'm not very happy about it. I put in an order at Costco because they're delivering now if you have a $35 order. And I told them I only wanted the eggs that were cheap. And I didn't want these organic eggs. So the price went from $11 to $18. So you know what? I'm going to enjoy this expensive egg. But Costco, damn. You got me on that one. This egg better be good. Wash your hands anytime you are handling eggs. You don't need any more problems in your life. We already got enough going on with coronavirus. So now you're getting a home fry video and an egg frying video. At this point, it doesn't matter. You could fiddle with these potatoes. They're done. They're crisped up very nice. Look at that. Beautiful home fries. I took all the mystery out for you. I expect all of your home fries to look like this from now on. Now these eggs, that's a different story. I like to hit my eggs with a little bit of butter because that's where all the flavor is. So we'll hit them with some butter. And I was bragging on this griddle, so we'll see if it doesn't turn on me with these eggs. I like to usually fry my eggs in a skillet, but the griddle has always been pretty good to me too. You just want to wait until that bottom gets done on it, kind of like these home fries. So I'm in a little bit of a hurry now because I want to eat my breakfast. All right, here we go. Now my husband likes his with a hard yolk. So what I do after I flip that is I just press that, and then he likes his yolk cooked. I like mine over medium. See, that's good on mine. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up. Beautiful home fries. They look gorgeous. And I got my egg. So there you have it. Home fries made super easy, nice and brown and crispy. Thank you for watching. Please take time to like, subscribe, and share.